Welcome back, Radio on Fire Sports in here. I have some fellas that are very knowledgeable about sports.
What's up?
Very knowledgeable.
Damn
Please
right.
introduce yourself.
All right. I'm Dean, Mr. _Maggins on IG. Just glad to be here again another Monday night.
I was waiting to see if Dean was gonna call himself me or you.
Yeah, that's why I stopped.
Oh, wait, what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Hi. I was just here about 10 minutes ago.
What's up?
Probably 2 minutes, really. But I'm Devin. You can find me on Facebook at DEVYNEPPS or IG at Deverdie. It's DEV_ORDIE.
Okay, I am at the Diamond K Show. And a lot of sports news. I heard some of the things that are on your minds, and I have a couple of things on my mind as well.
Beautiful.
I want to get some funny stuff out the way first.
Good.
Okay? Good. DJ Cooper. Who knew he was pregnant? Nobody knew. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Super weird.
I don't.
He's the first professional male basketball player to be pregnant.
Making history.
So what happened was
making history.
For those who don't know, DJ Cooper is a professional basketball player. He's playing in the FIBA, which is the basically international basketball. But they have drug testing over there, very strict drug testing. DJ thought that he was going to circumvent the system,
which you don't
by
do.
getting one of his female friends to take a piss test for him. He brought said piss to the test.
So that I guess
when they tested it, they were like, "Hey DJ, you passed.
That was a red flag, huh?
But you're fucking pregnant."
Yeah.
So can't play anymore, guy.
Congratulations. Is he gonna do like a reveal, like one of those reveal things?
The funniest shit I saw was the IG comment. It was like, he's not suspended, he's on maternity leave.
Oh.
Guys ain't going anywhere.
That's a good one.
Yeah, right.
That's a good.
That's beautiful.
You know, he's never gonna be able to live this one down.
Never ever.
People gonna talk about this for a long time.
Well, we know who he is now.
Reversed you on him, man.
All right, so let me say this though. When I heard the story, I laughed, and then I turned on my lawyer hat.
Okay, all right.
Which I often do.
Outstanding.
And I had this question: why did they give him a pregnancy test? Why did they pregnancy test his pee? Okay, so it's just like they're like, he can't be clean. We need to do a pregnancy test. Like, what? The piss was clean. So then
why was that part of the test?
Why was that part of the test?
I think it's not really a part of the test. It's just it maybe popped up on when you take said test. So, you know, when you take the test, you stick the strip in there and it tells you if it's cocaine or ecstasy or weed.
And
or
if you're
pregnancy.
pregnant. You just, if you're pregnant.
All that shit's on the list.
That's the male version.
Yeah, they cover it all. It's the same test for male and female.
And what probably happened is, I'm sure the guy
Gender
tried
positive.
this before, and they probably put that in the test to catch.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's a lady's urine. Yeah.
First person you're gonna get to take the test for you. Just
Well, here's the thing. He probably was surprised too, because that probably was one of his side.
Exactly.
Pieces. Shit.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten to that.
Man, I ain't pregnant. Go ahead.
Because his girl,
shit.
That ain't
Keisha.
my piss.
Right.
Who piss is that?
And the hits just keep on coming. Way to go, DJ.
awkward.
Again,
Yeah.
way to go.
No, it was my homeboy girl. That's
My homeboy girl. She's a dom. She's a dom.
Outstanding.
What? She pregnant?
she
What?
sneak dick. That's what this is.
I thought she drank them babies.
It was my cousin.
you use, DJ?
No, it was my cousin.
Who
It was my
pisses this
cousin.
DJ?
It was my cousin. You
Go
know.
get the bitch.
You know.
No.
Go get the
In
pissy bitch.
In his DMX voice, he said, I don't know no kid.
I don't know no pissy bitches. I don't even know girls. I don't even know use the bathroom.
All right. Also, let's get John Wall out the way.
John Wall. What happened with John Wall? I missed this
Yes.
one. This one slipped under the cracks for me.
So
inform me.
So people have been saying that he was the worst max contract ever
Of all time?
of all time, and he disagrees.
Of course he does.
Do y'all agree or disagree?
I'd go Allen Houston. Allen Houston was a horrible contract, $100 million. And if you guys will notice, Allen Houston still works for the New York Knicks because he's still making $100 million. He had a severe knee injury right after he signed a very lucrative contract. And it kind of started that bad, strain of injuries and bad signings for the New York Knicks. But Allen Houston's up there, but John Wall's contract is damn near like immovable. Like, I'm surprised Chris Paul's contract got moved. That's a bad one for me too. But John Wall, it's like $150 million.
Yeah.
And not only did he rupture an ACL, but then he tore his Achilles right after that. So on the opposite leg. So, for the circumstance, it does look like a really, really bad contract. But they got to find somebody to mess with. Melo's out the league, so they got to find somebody to jump on now who's extremely talented but hasn't won as much as they should.
Had those injuries and other circumstances not happened, that would have been the move as an organization, would be lock him up.
Yeah, of course, and that's what they did.
Yeah, right. So
you gotta forget. You can't forget that they were 1 or 2 games away from. A game away from beating the Boston Celtics 2 years ago before they got hurt.
Right.
Brad Beal was coming to his own, average 25-5 this year. So they're a good team. They just haven't been able to put it together. Now I think this may be a make or break season for him. If he even comes back this season, they may be trying to trade him. But once again, that contract.
The contract.
Nobody
is
want
there.
that shit.
Yeah, the contract is there. Yeah. Right. It's just the way it has to be. That's the business side of professional sports.
It's exactly why you can't name the GM of the Washington Wizards right now. What's his name?
I wasn't.
I
I was hoping you could.
I can say who used to be there.
I know who they were trying to get from Toronto.
They ain't get him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He's still in
Brady
Toronto.
Grunfeld, guys.
Well, I think that
it's not there anymore.
I think that was a great segue. And I think that Dev needs to lead this discussion because it's Dev's man.
That's my guy.
Okay, and he's on a press tour. He's trying to get something drummed up for him. He's doing an interview.
Oh, it's drummed.
It's
drummed.
Maybe he was just trying to clear the air.
Okay, clear the air.
I don't know.
And his girl is popping. And she's great. She's getting ready to really,
Diamond.
She's popping.
She's okay.
She's popping.
She's okay.
Lala's not popping.
Show's not even back on yet. No, she ain't popping. No, Lala ain't popping. Lala is still Melo's girl.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
What? It was,
in more ways than one.
Until the divorce.
Notoriety. Then he'll be Melo's ex-girl.
Okay.
is that was coming down the pipe?
No. They are together.
All right, I was going to say.
Strongly together.
That's what I thought.
Well, he didn't seem together when he was on the boat. Maybe they only go together on land. But when she's on the sea, I'm free.
International hall passes.
What's up with your man?
Okay.
Now let me say this. Full disclosure, I did do 3 wrestling events at the formerly Carmelo Anthony Center.
You did wrestling events there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's your tie.
That's my tie-in, so I have to disclose that.
All right.
Backyard wrestling in the middle.
Right. Now, your man.
Okay.
Who does not have a contract.
He doesn't have a contract. He's not.
Or a ring.
He's got gold medals. He's got gold medals. He's got plenty of gold medals. He's got gold medals.
That doesn't take away.
No, he has a college championship.
He does.
Which is very hard to get.
It is. Tulsa.
It's leading all-time Olympic scorer of all time, international basketball scorer. He's the number 1 guy there. And it's, I believe,
Hall of Fame career.
There we go.
Thank you. I want to say that.
Thank you. Yes.
A Hall of Fame career.
Hall of Fame.
What are y'all saying right now? What?
A Hall of Fame career. Yeah, he's definitely a Hall of Fame.
No, we're talking about Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Okay.
You are so disrespectful, sir.
Look, Carmelo Anthony.
He's like 1,500. He's 1,500
points
famer outside of the top 10
career.
scorers of all time.
He's going into the Hall
of all time.
He's going into the Hall of Fame.
Quickly or long?
Quick. No,
is he going to be one of those guys? You know how when the guys come in, this from the 60s?
No,
that was when our grandfather was watching that one.
As soon as Carmelo Anthony is eligible, he will go into the Hall of Fame. If not for his contributions to the NBA, for his contributions, because remember, it's the Basketball Hall of Fame. It's not the NBA Hall of Fame. Even if it was the NBA Hall of Fame, he'd still be in. But it's the Basketball Hall of Fame.
And I don't want to argue over, periods and exclamation points, but you're saying that Carmelo Anthony had a Hall of Fame, first ballot, so to speak, Hall of Fame career in the NBA.
Yes.
So you're including. I'm saying I'm on a fence. I don't
Okay,
know.
So let's do this. Was he a focal point of an NBA offense?
Successful
Focal of an NBA offense. He led the league in scoring. So he
did his part.
Successful. He was a successful focal point of an NBA
so
offense.
that means that you are agreeing with what he said in this interview.
Of course, I agree with what he said in his interview. What did he say in his interview that was wrong?
He basically addressed some of the criticism that he's gotten, and he said he never had a team.
In New York, you're saying he did have a team?
No, what he said was he didn't have.
He threw an excuse out there. We would have been there. It wasn't me.
It wasn't him. It wasn't. Every night, in and out of every night, he showed up and dropped a 30 ball. Now, depending on who he had, maybe Amari was hurt. Maybe Chauncey Billups was too old. When he had capable pieces, where did he go? To the Western Conference Championship. And he ran into the Lakers, which were the Lakers at the time. Okay.
Yeah.
But after that, he was traded.
Yes. And if he was such a valuable component,
He forced that trade.
Okay, we're talking sports. Okay. Cut your mic on for a second. I'm gonna bring you into this. I know that you do not know a lot about Carmelo Anthony's career.
Why?
Right? However, you know Lala,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And you know shoes.
I
right?
do.
You know shoes.
Absolutely.
Imagine
Now we're going into the
your
shoes.
best favorite pair of shoes.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm. I have several, but
Would
okay,
you
my
give
best
those
bet.
shoes away? Would you give those shoes away? Your favorite pair? I ain't talking about some bummy ass pair. I'm talking
Hell
about.
no.
I'm talking about your 30
No.
spot shoes.
But
Absolutely not.
Let's have
But
this new one.
they traded their favorite shoes.
Here's what happened with your favorite shoes. Okay.
Okay.
You like your favorite shoes, all right? But you hear that the designer of your favorite shoes thinks that you're a nigga. All right, you understand? So you love your shoes, but your shoes don't love you back.
Fuck them
right?
shoes. I'm giving them shoes
But your
away.
shoes, exactly. Your shoes are
I'm
extremely
giving them shoes
valuable.
away.
Those shoes
I
are
wouldn't
extremely
dare let
valuable.
somebody
Extremely
see
valuable.
those shoes in my wardrobe knowing
in
that the
I'm a-
designer
Thank
think I'm a nigga.
Exactly. So I'm gonna
No,
send those
I'm
shoes
sorry.
off
Oh,
and
yeah.
get something back in return for it, right?
Let's get all the
I'm to
facts out
replace
there.
it.
That's the situation there.
I'm
That's
sorry.
not
Donovan.
alternative
I'm sorry.
Not that
facts.
situation.
I couldn't.
That's not it.
I couldn't.
That was
I'm
fake
sorry.
news.
I'm sorry.
Fake
Ooh,
news.
fake news.
really?
You tried to fake me out?
She tried to fake news you.
I gave one other perspective.
Okay.
He flattered you. He tried to bamboozle you.
right,
You did?
He tried to hook you. You didn't fall for it though.
Go ahead with
But the interview with Stephen A. Smith was I still say he was giving his side of, because a lot of people keep saying Melo this, Melo that, but they do that with everybody. And I think he went out there and told the public, his perspective or his side of what was really going on, and
I like the fact that he didn't do any mudslinging when he did it too.
he
though.
didn't.
He didn't.
What are you talking about?
He didn't.
When?
do
If you
mudslinging.
say I never had a team, that's mudslinging.
Okay,
he didn't throw no mud directly in nobody's face.
Right.
Which was
Right.
what was done to him though.
Oh,
was done to him. So I
definitely.
feel like he definitely
Definitely.
took the higher road, because Phil Jackson and Mike D'Antoni are to me public enemy number 1 and number 2 in the case against Melo being in this league. All that bullshit that happened with Phil Jackson and him. And he touched on it, but he didn't really, speak on to what it was. But he said, talking about the LeBron James and David Griffin situation, he said that he came from a situation where I was in a room, in a gym, in a building with somebody every single day. This guy saw me every day and never once voiced an opinion about anything I had going on. If you actually had something to ask me or you wanted something from me, he could talk to him about that. But if he had a problem about something, anything that could have been discussed between closed doors so they could get on the same page was done through the media. And then after that, he was put into a situation where the focal point of that offense, we're talking about the Houston Rockets now, came into the season out of shape and out of rhythm. And from what was expected of Melo, 15-7, which is what he was doing, he did that. But because James Harden didn't come into the season prepared like he was supposed to, all of the woes of the Houston Rockets were blamed on somebody who really wasn't to be blamed.
Yeah, I'd love to touch on some Phil Jackson and stuff, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
Y'all going to get.
Oh, bum ass.
Okay, let me give you one more example. Because we're talking about Baltimore.
Whack ass Phil Jackson.
So, Monique does not speak to her mother, her father, or 2 of her brothers. But something's wrong with everybody else. right? Can't be Monique. It's got to be everybody else. Okay, all of the directors, the black directors in Hollywood that she worked with, they don't speak to her.
Are
okay,
you calling Carmelo Anthony the Monique of the NBA?
I am.
Whoa.
I am. Every team. It's something wrong with every team. It's something wrong with every team. Every team is going to. So when I went to Houston, it was a problem. When I was in the Knicks, it was a problem. Over here is a problem. They want me over here because they a problem. Ooh, you sound like Monique. Go to Netflix. Can't go to the Lakers. I'm getting confused. Is it Monique? Is it Melo?
I need
confusion.
I'm tagging.
All right.
Confusion.
All right. Thank you.
First and foremost, okay. Let's listen. Okay. They're from Baltimore. That is where it stops, right there. Okay.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
okay. Secondly, they both may be a little overweight. All right. That's it. But that's it. That is it. All right. After that, it stops. There is no comparison between Melo and M's. Okay, they got M's too. There we go. 3. Melo's always been a little chubby. He's always been a little heavy set. He got a little fat face. He got fat face guy. No. Okay. While they are both talented and are not being utilized to their best abilities, Monique has been known to rub people the wrong way. And we can really break down the rise and fall of Carmelo Anthony and the situations that he was put into. It didn't work out in Houston because it didn't work out in New York because Mike D'Antoni was the head coach in New York before he got to Houston.
Bingo.
That's why that didn't work. So it's not a shot in the dark. With Monique, we can pretty much look and see like.
But Mike is considered to be, a great coach.
I've met Monique and Melo before. Mm-hmm. Okay,
who was cool,
and I'm going to tell you
who was Melo
what I said to both of them.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
All right. So I've had many conversations with Monique. Mm-hmm. One conversation sticks out, and Monique called the record store and said, "Hey, Diamond K, I'm out front. Can you bring me the latest club tapes to the front because I don't want to come in because I don't want people bothering me."
All right.
Cool.
This is late 90s? Is this
cool? This is late 90s.
This is Parker's Monique?
This is late 90s.
Oh, shit. This is
cool.
Okay.
Parker's but listen, and she did that a whole bunch of times.
Right. Okay.
So grab her the latest. She wanted the old school. And she wanted something from Hammerjacks. Okay. She wanted the latest club mixes. Right. And she wants some hip hop R&B.
I just want to know if she's still getting that music.
Threw them in the bag.
She wanted some Baltimore.
Gave it to her. Boom. All right, cool.
All right.
Now, next time I saw Monique, she came in.
Okay.
And I said, "What's up with your girl? What's up with your homegirl?" Right? I'm just feeling myself.
Yeah, right. Okay.
She said, "Boy, you ain't got enough money for her." That's what she said.
That's what she
okay.
said. Okay.
Boom. That's Monique.
Okay.
Now I'm going to give you my conversation with Melo.
Okay.
Conversation with Melo.
Here we go.
We were in a gym.
Okay.
Oh, wait. His gym.
Okay. UA house. All right.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
I said, when you open another place, open a place where I can dunk.
Right.
That was a joke.
Right.
He looked at me like I stank or something.
Exactly.
He didn't even laugh. He didn't even do nothing. He just looked at me like
it wasn't funny, Donovan. It wasn't funny.
I thought it was funny.
Come on.
He looked at you, and it wasn't disrespectful. It was the joke that you opened with.
That was a joke.
That was a horrible joke, nigga.
Come on.
That's what that look was. It wasn't.
You weren't even laughing here
because nobody likes your jokes, Diamond. And you had a perfect opportunity to talk to Melo, and you ruined it.
You could have just not done the joke.
You ruined it. You made Melo unmellow. That's what you did.
That's what happened.
You upset.
That's what happened.
Nobody can upset Carmelo Anthony. Not even Phil Jackson.
That's what happened.
And Phil Jackson signed his checks, and you did it with 10 words. Look at you. Next time you open up a gym, make sure I can dunk. You're 5'6", Diamond.
Come on.
7.
5'7".
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
Ridiculous.
All right.
So did this whole media run, did it get him a look?
From what he was saying in the interview, he's already been in negotiations with, the Clippers, the Lakers, a couple other people. I mean, speculation, but that could just be him drumming up, trying to get, a bite from somebody. He's, still extremely well off. That Melo never turned down any money. So I'm pretty sure at this point he's looking for an ideal situation. Somebody who's going to be a contender. Probably looking for some some friendships that he's already had around the league, which is why we're thinking Los Angeles or I think the bridges are burnt in New York. I don't think he wants to go back there.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn's not a bad. I actually am not opposed to him. Being in Brooklyn is it's a familiar
1
place
year?
for him. I mean, for 1 year, but you can take over for KD while he's not
That's what I'm
there.
saying. Give
and
him
then
1 year,
and then
right.
maybe when he
That's
comes
not
back,
bad.
you can get in where you fit in. If not, this will be your farewell tour. But
Or Big Three.
Okay.
disrespectful.
here we
Show what
go.
you can do.
Here we-
Maybe we'll
here
think
we-
about
here we-
it. So y'all think
here we
he's
go.
getting a farewell tour, or has his farewell tour already happened?
I don't know about farewell tours.
He was bounced out of the league unceremoniously.
Yeah.
It's not the way you treat a Hall of Fame player. Plain simple. Period.
So
That you brought
belongs-
in,
Yeah.
brought
I
in
agree with
to
that.
be an addition.
He
I agree with
belongs on somebody's roster, getting the respect. Now, Stephen A. Smith did make a very valid point. He is not a champion, and
Hey,
farewell tours are usually reserved for your Kobe Bryant, your Dwayne Wade's, LeBron James when he finally hangs it up, Dirk Nowitzki. Vince Carter's not going to get a farewell tour. Jamal Crawford's not going to get a farewell tour. These guys have played 20 plus years in the league.
Yeah.
They're really, really good players when they were at their peaks. But you
Not
don't get
everybody
it. So
gets it.
yeah,
Not everybody gets it.
but because Melo was like your favorite player's favorite player. Like it was just everybody loves this game. It's one of the most extensive games the NBA has ever seen. The guy can really score from under the basket to the furthest points of the half court offense. So he's everybody's, everybody has a soft spot for Melo. Everybody loves Melo. So it's leaving a bad taste in everybody's mouth. Like nobody wants to see Carmelo on the
Which
outside
is
looking
why
in.
I think that it's more to this. I think that there's some behind the scenes stuff. I told that story because yes, the joke was not funny, but the way that he handled the unfunny joke shows me who he is.
Right.
So people have told me a whole bunch of jokes that were not funny.
Right.
And told me jokes at times when I wasn't in a joking mood.
Right.
But I can still handle it in public a different way. And that's why I told the story.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's why I told the story.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
So it's behind the scenes stuff. It's him. It's the way it's he doesn't know how to play politics, clearly. And he clearly rubs some people the wrong way. Now we don't always know all of the inner workings of the behind the scenes stuff.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And we probably never will. Unless Kobe was in the room, then we'll know.
Yeah.
But if Kobe wasn't
Kobe
in the
talk
room,
about it. Kobe talk about it.
if Kobe wasn't in the room, then we probably
We'll never know. We'll never know.
Maybe if Magic was in. All right, let me stop.
Tom Brady. You want to talk about champion? This is a champion.
Oh,
Tom Brady backed the Brinks truck up to the arena, and they just start throwing cash in there.
Mil, son.
Huh?
$70 million.
I thought it was
extension.
23 for this year.
No, but it totaled up to 70.
$70 million.
2 years, right?
2-year extension. What it really was it's a cap space move. It really freed up about 8.5 for the New England Patriots. But I mean, the funny thing about the contract is like it's a 2-year with a player option, I believe. But he's going to be right back at the end of the season renegotiating his contract.
Absolutely.
It was
As he should.
a shrewd business move by the New England Patriots. Freeing up some space so they can get one of these free agents who's going to eventually be a cap casualty or something like that.
And he knows that. But I'm saying this is long term. This is more money.
It's just the rich getting richer, and Tom Brady is what, a 41, 42-year-old.
He will be
quarterback?
42.
42
if
this year.
He's not already. Yet.
Right, man. I just want to. At this point, I'm really just interested to see how long this guy goes.
I really don't want to know.
I mean,
I
of
get
course,
what you're saying.
I would like to see it crash and burn against a certain purple team.
Right, I get what you're
local
saying.
Purple team.
Right.
I would love for it to end against us, but I'm as a fan of
the sport.
of the sport.
All right.
I like to see how far Tom Brady can go.
I want to.
And no major targets this year. What's my guy's name? What's the weed smoking dude? Oh, Josh Gordon. He just put himself back up for eligibility to come back into the league. He's going to need a number one receiver. Tom is going to need something with Gronk being gone this year. And Edelman, I believe, is suspended for like the first 3 games. So he's going to definitely need something.
Or somebody had an injury, or was it Edelman?
It's Edelman. He's either hurt or suspended. He always starts the season one way or the other.
Well, I want to say some things about the Patriots real quick.
Go ahead, do it.
Real quick. The beginning of the season, from what I understand, because they have one of the highest turnover ratios, actually the highest turnover ratio in the NFL. Like I think 35%
of their
is
team?
not returned every year. Like they, from what I understand, use September as an extended preseason. So when everybody's like, whoa, what's going on with the Patriots? What's going on? They're still fine-tuning themselves. By the time
makes a lot of sense.
December rolls around,
Makes a lot
they
of
are a
sense.
machine. And not knocking Tom Brady for being 42 playing, but they have a hell of a coach that knows how to get the right personnel to go with that game plan year in and year out after having 35% turnover
Only constant has been a quarterback.
to keep performing at that level. So, yes, September we're going to go, oh, what's going on with the Patriots? You got all these new pieces. And then by December, we're going to go, oh, my God, here we go again.
They're 10-2.
They're a machine. Well, I mean, they also in a division where teams seem to be been finding themselves for the last, I mean, Brady's whole career.
You mean we could win 4 games in that division?
Yeah.
No, I mean like you, Diamond,
yeah,
Violet, and
right,
Nikki.
exactly.
Could win at least 3
Come
games
on.
in the AFC East.
Come on.
Goddamn Bills,
Come on.
Dolphins, and the Jets.
Who's
The
the Bill-
goddamn Jets.
That's what, well, don't. Oh, the Jets. Oh, don't get me started.
GTS.
Don't get me started. And I think you
lose,
got
lose.
Fitzpatrick down there in Miami.
That's what
battling.
That's what Fitzmagic.
Yeah, but battling the guy that came from the Cardinals at the same time.
Oh, Rosen.
Yeah,
Rosen.
but it's for Fitzpatrick to lose.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Well, you know.
Wasn't he on the Bills initially?
yeah.
Like way back.
Yeah,
losing to Brady. All right, I just wanted to clear
got
that.
2 quarterbacks.
Clear that
How
up.
many quarterbacks?
Yeah. All right. So there you go.
I'm actually, for the first time all year, excited about football. I played Madden
Yes.
20 last night for the first time.
How was
Got
that?
excited. Actually did pretty good. I've been
Who do you use?
I used the who the hell did I use? The Chiefs. I used the Chiefs. It was my homeboy's PlayStation or whatever, so he got to use the Ravens on me. I actually fared pretty well. I'm usually terrible at Madden. I've actually gotten better this year.
Yeah, I don't want to talk.
I'm feeling good this
talk
year.
about Madden.
But I actually have I've lost to this dude like 2 years in a row straight. Like I have not beat him.
Whoa.
In 2 years in Madden. Now we talk about 2K. I bust his ass in 2K.
What?
But as far as Madden, but it's promising. So I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you updated when I finally break
Yes,
the streak.
please
I
do.
have
Please
not
do.
won-
Give me
I have
some
not
tips.
won a game in Madden in 2 years.
All right.
So preseason
Thursday,
kicking
baby.
off Thursday.
Yes.
It came quick to me.
It didn't.
You know why?
It didn't.
We were still in the NBA
Yeah,
mode.
we're still talking NBA.
We were still
But
in
that's what I'm
the
saying.
NBA.
I have never been like this.
But
Whereas though the NBA was so
Dominated.
exciting
Dominated,
that
man.
it went way past.
Summer league.
Yeah, it just
draft trade.
yeah. It
Still
really
getting
this was
signed.
different this year.
Yeah, and then,
It's
and then the way
good.
They released their news. Then we found out that Kawhi was voted the #1 player over LeBron. Like it was just the NBA completely and totally dominated.
It was
the
good.
headlines
Yeah.
until we got actual football in that Hall of Fame game. The NFL was completely off my radar.
So I just want to
Completely.
slide in there real quick and
No fantasy.
what? So even though it went from the NBA to the NFL and starting last week, we have football all the way till February 2nd. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
Since
Yeah.
last Thursday, we have
time
football all the way till February 2nd. But I want to just say, why do we kind of like hush, the Major League Baseball? Why didn't they get any press
why don't we talk
in
about
there
it?
somewhere? Like
Because our
why
team
not?
sucks.
I'll
Okay,
give you
okay.
3 reasons off the rip right there.
Our
Well, I mean,
team
I know
sucks.
our team.
Our
Yeah.
team is ass.
Well, okay, all right.
Number 2, ain't enough blacks. And number 3,
All right.
ain't enough blacks. Like
Got
that's
it. Got
pretty
it.
much it.
Got
right
it. All right. I'm
had-
just curious. I mean, I'm not
there.
saying.
And you know what also upsets me about baseball?
What's
well,
that?
not really upsets me. It just disappoints me. Is that when you finally find a new cool black player that you can root for, as soon as they interview him, he's a Mexican, and he's got a heavy Spanish accent, and I hate that ball. I hate that ball.
But he's still black in Dominican. He's still black in Puerto Rico.
His name's Jerome Rodriguez.
Or Hungary. I mean, what is that? Honduras or whatever. He's still black there.
Still black. Dominicans are black. They
Yeah.
They all talk like this. They talk like this.
Yo. All right, so what are you guys looking for these next 4 games? So we have
Preseason. We got the Jaguars.
what are y'all looking? What are you looking to see exactly from the team?
Listen, the way we drafted, man, I'm genuinely excited right now. We drafted for speed. Okay.
Say it one more time.
Speed. SPEED.
I just need you to say it one more time.
Fast.
Okay, fast don't
Fast.
lie.
It don't. It ain't never
feel
lied.
like
It
we
ain't
are
never lied.
we were just
Yeah. So
Here.
from
Yeah.
the camp rumblings, and I'm here, that we actually
Don't say it.
Wait.
Don't say it.
We might be able to pass this year. We might be.
Don't
we
say
might,
it.
We might throw
Don't
the ball.
say it.
We might throw the ball, and if we not throwing the ball,
Don't say it.
I believe that our line is just good enough. Like okay, we might got it's 5 people on the line, right? We got at least
Here we go.
3 good dudes on our line this year. All right, so that Lamar
Healthy.
will at least not get. At least he'll know that these are the bad areas. If we got 3 of these,
That's
maybe he
helpful.
can run.
That's helpful.
There you go. That's all I got.
That's very
That's
helpful.
my breakdown. That's my NFL breakdown. There you go.
So he set
At
it
least
up.
3 good linemen. At
You
least
know,
3.
I'm looking for that speed. I'm definitely looking for that speed.
Fast.
I am excited. I just want to see the chemistry between our starting quarterback and some of these new pieces on the team. I am also very excited about Earl Thomas.
Oh yeah.
I don't need to see what he's doing in the preseason. I really don't.
He don't have to play the whole preseason.
Yeah,
As a matter of fact, I don't want him to play. The
It's right. I could just wait.
Put him on ice.
Yeah, we don't. And then I just want to see boom. You know, I just want to see boom come right at you.
And I'm also excited that Lamar Jackson's hair is mad niggerish, and
Yes.
you can't avoid that shit.
Yes.
You can't avoid that at all. Like,
Right.
he got that big,
the face
nasty
of the
ass,
organization.
That
Is
big,
that not
nasty
beautiful? Is that not
Southern
beautiful?
Florida dread? Like it's just one dread with like some shingles hanging off. of it.
Yes. It
So
is.
tell me this:
Whoa.
did y'all watch pro
Quarterback is
wrestling
black.
during the Attitude Era?
The Attitude Era. That's
Stone
like
Cold, The
D-Generation
Rock.
X, Rikishi.
Yeah.
Did y'all? Okay.
Yeah.
So Stone Cold had a moment where he just blew up. Right
Yeah.
before he went mainstream, he blew up,
Right.
and the corporate people was like, "Oh, we want you to put on this suit,
Right,
We want you to do this," and he did. They had this whole big thing, and he was gonna go corporate, right? Now, he did it, and I was like, "This is wonderful! Like they're gonna refine him, get him
Don't
right.
go- right.
No.
Don't be cussing. Don't get on the ropes. None of the beer. None of that. Put on this suit." And that's what I hope they do with Lamar.
Whoa.
You want them
Whoa.
to clean Lamar up?
Whoa.
Yes.
man?
I
want Lamar to get a Boosie fade.
No.
Or
A high and
or
tight?
A high and tight.
No.
I want all those dreads gone.
Nah.
I want him to get a belt.
No.
I want a rootin' tootin', shotgun slinging,
Hungry.
southern drawl.
Hungry.
My chain got my
Chip
face
on
on
the
it, and it's
shoulder.
wearing another chain.
Right. Chip on the
I
shoulder.
want just
that's what
Yes.
I want the
let me tell
most
you why I don't want
ignorant.
that.
No.
Let me tell you why- no, we don't need that.
I want the opposite of Joe Flacco. I want the
don't.
complete.
We know he's
we
already
had
the
total-
opposite.
We had polished.
Yeah.
But
I need some
Flacco
passion.
wasn't
Joe was a
polished.
polished turd. He
Okay,
wasn't
all right.
Flack- I
I
didn't
need
like Flacco.
passion all over the
But
field.
here's the thing, okay? We don't want Lamar to fall into the stereotypes.
I do.
Right?
No,
I do. I don't care.
Because if he goes
I don't
too
care.
hood, it's gonna be a long time before we get another black quarterback in this
But
city.
if he's
We had
but if
them
he's
before.
good,
but it's been a long time.
but if he's good,
They weren't great.
and he's this hood at the same time, if we have a
all
quarterback,
bets are off then.
a quarterback in
But-
Marshawn Lynch,
But if he makes
that's what I need.
No, we don't need a Marshawn.
We need a quarterback in Marshawn Lynch.
That's what
I
I'm
need to be
saying.
slow throwing the ball.
Yes.
I want unapologetically. And you know what it is? It's karma.
You can only be
It's karma.
unapologetic if you win.
Exactly.
Well, he won.
If you win,
We
you
gonna
can
win.
be
He
you
was
can
winning
be
last
as
year.
ghetto
This
as
is
he
the
want to
karma
be.
of the franchise.
But he make one
for-
mistake, they're gonna say it's because he ghetto.
because we had a chance to sign Colin Kaepernick, and they were afraid. They were
And
afraid of
he's
what the whites
polished.
were. He was, and
He's polished.
and he's the best. Like that's the best
Well,
nigga you want.
he
Like
could-
you want that
I
one.
mean,
That's the one. Yeah.
cornrows.
That's
Yeah.
the one you wanted.
Cornrows,
and now you got stuck with Lamar. And this is your karma.
Right.
I want him to be. I don't want to understand what he's saying in his interviews.
That's beautiful.
I don't want a speech coach.
Right.
I
Do that. To the ball. To the ball.
You can understand Lamar fine.
We can understand Lamar fine.
Yeah, that's
They
not
can't.
even it.
They can't.
They can't. They need somebody to You seen that commercial where the people go to places and they don't understand what the people saying, and the guy is like, yeah, they mean da 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 da.
And I want Kodak Black free, and I want him at the games.
No, I think
I
the
want to see
best.
the national-
I was
No,
a little.
I want
Kodak
national anthem.
Black not at the game.
No, I
Yeah,
need
I
him at
was
the
a
games.
little worried about that. I
need
was
him
a
at the
little
games.
worried.
I'm
I
glad.
was a
It
little
just-
Let
worried.
him drive the boat.
We're gonna win.
There
We're
you
gonna
go.
win now because Kodak Black
No,
is
drive the
not
boat.
there
Gotta drive the
to corrupt our quarterback.
No.
Oh
he
wait,
needs
wait,
to be
wait.
there.
Now let's
Childhood best friends. He's
Yeah.
already corrupted.
Lamar
They grew up together.
Lamar still has family
So you trying
involved.
to say
with- I
Kodak?
think he's not
Kodak
gonna
was
go wrong
allegedly
with it.
holding the phone when Lamar was allegedly holding the phone when Kodak was doing the crazy
Damn
stuff with the
damn sure was. He was there. He was damn sure there. He was just off camera
Oh man.
talking about Lauren London. Yeah.
Before we get move off of the Ravens, I just want to again give a big up and congratulations to our new Hall of Famer Ed
damn
Reed.
right.
So it was a
well
big
done.
weekend for us as well. First time Hall of Famer right there.
First
Oh,
ballot.
well
First ballot,
deserved.
excuse
Well,
me, first
well
ballot.
deserved. Well deserved.
Goddamn right.
No,
The
you
best
won't hear
safety
nothing from me.
Say it
from that.
again.
Of all time.
Facts.
Better than Dawkins.
There you go.
Okay.
Better than Rod Woodson.
Okay.
There you go.
And better than Troy Polamalu bum ass.
And there you go. No, there you go.
Troy Polamalu.
There you go.
Troy Polamalu-
Troy Polamalu's not a bum. He's not a bum.
But
There you
he's
go.
number two.
But it's still better.
But he's
It's still-
number two.
He's number two.
Number two best.
Yeah, he's two. I'll give it.
Number
I'll give
two.
I'll give
Troy's
Troy
number two.
Troy two.
Okay.
Troy's number two.
Troy two.
Or
I just
three.
know who
or
num-
three.
I
Give me
just-
two or three.
I just know who number one is.
No doubt.
But
Yeah, he might be three.
He might be three.
R.I.P. Sean Taylor.
I'm also excited because fantasy is starting up.
Yeah, man.
I don't
gotta
know.
get everybody involved here, man.
I don't know what
Everybody.
league. That would be great
I
if
want-
we
You
do.
I want Khan in it, too.
the shoe expert too?
Yeah, I want Nikki
yeah.
in it
Yeah.
because when you add people who
You can
don't
play
know what they're
fantasy?
doing, that's the people who win.
Oh, definitely. That's true. That's true.
Bob, how many times have
That's
you won
Nobody
fantasy
said
football?
you don't know what you're doing, so
He
I
meant
don't
the
even.
shoe expert.
Yeah, right. That's not even. That was not directed to you.
She was like, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I'm
so
not
I
gonna
don't even-
win.
I don't even know why that even.
Only the
happened.
person that don't know what they're doing can win.
And where's Bo Jackson? I know he plays.
Would you
Look,
select
look,
Bo Jackson
Look,
on your roster?
What about Emmitt Smith? Would you take Deion Sanders? Yeah.
Hey,
So
good.
Bo,
Hey.
would you select?
you got to do what you got to do. You,
I
you
may or
gotta,
may not
you gotta
have
do,
apps that
do
help
what
me
you gotta
select
do.
players.
And then you know.
No.
But
put it- no.
do you know who Bo Jackson is?
Yes, this is who we want. We want you in it. Come on in.
But look, you could possibly
Yeah,
do
look at
things
that.
like
Boom.
this to
Put it on
bring
the
home.
table. Put it on
She
the
said-
table.
Look at that. Look at that. You
Put
could
it up.
possibly bring a trophy home.
You know what she said?
Look at that.
Did y'all hear what she
Fantasy.
said?
What you say?
She said, "I know who that is. That's Michael Jackson's father."
Oh, it is. Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
She did
No,
not.
that's Joe, not
she
Bo.
did
That's
not.
Joe.
No, she
That's
did
Joe. What is this we have here?
So right here, this is a trophy for a family league,
Wow.
Mag Bowl, and we go big. I mean, it's
Yo, y'all do
it's
a lot.
This is
Oh,
real shit.
we're live draft this month. Live
need to touch
draft
this shit with
in
gloves on.
Charlotte. We go live.
Y'all ran out of space for this?
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Look, they
we've been
run-
a little places. We
They
haven't run out of
walk,
space.
so-
when they
but it's
walk
gonna
past,
be-
when they walking past, everybody's like this.
Yeah, right.
It gets real, Nikki. It gets real.
Wow.
It gets real. Yeah. So Mag Bowl in the house.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Nice.
yeah. No, I
No,
didn't
you
win
won
last
it,
year.
15?
They just let you hold the trophy.
It's been a little ways.
Let you
Yeah, we have
or
some winners. It needs to be
and
updated.
on the side they have
you
the
were
winners.
supposed to
Yes.
relinquish the trophy and never gave it up.
Let me tell you, it's been a little
Wait, are you serious?
No, it's been a little transportation issue.
You can.
Meaning,
You
this nigga
holding
won't give
it,
it
but
up.
it's not.
It's been
dang.
in safe. It's been in safekeeping.
Hey, right. I forgot the
it's
trophy
been a
again. My
safety-
bad. I'm sorry.
This also happened in
It's like,
wrestling. Somebody
God
lost
damn it,
and
Dean.
refused to relinquish the belt.
I'm not refusing to just the handoff wasn't proper. That's all. It was some of the end of the year
you could
celebrations didn't.
so
you could've
hold
Put that in
Dusty
bubble
square
wrap.
around
You
his
could
own
put that in
mantelpiece.
bubble wrap and put that in a box and mail that to the rightful owner.
It's returning this month. It's going to be in Charlotte. Right. It's going to be returned.
Because if you don't win this year, you're gonna have to drive it down.
No, it's
right,
gonna,
right.
it's going back now. We got to do some updates. But it'll be a live
very
draft.
nice.
You know, I might actually throw that on live a
Yeah, go
little
live.
bit.
Yeah,
You
right.
know, so you can see how it really goes down.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
we have the draft board. It gets serious.
It gets serious.
It gets serious.
Y'all are serious.
Yes.
It gets real serious.
Yes.
I just
Wow.
need everybody
So,
to
so
download
if
ESPN app.
you got to play. You got to get out there.
Get involved, nigga.
You know, it just helps you get
It does.
more into the game.
It does. It does. I know you're solely a Ravens fan when it comes to football, but it does help you to
It
learn
opens
the rest
it
of the
up.
league.
Well, I've done it twice. I'm
Okay.
good.
You good? You just don't want to do it no more. Okay. We're gonna force Nikki to do this.
Peer pressure don't work with me.
Ah,
Come on. We need
Figure it
a Ready on Fire league.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it.
There's a whole lot of people that
Oh, it is a whole lot of
Yeah.
people
Yeah,
here.
a whole loads
It's a
of
whole,
them.
yeah, it's a whole lot of people that's
Well,
with it.
don't
Yeah.
get me started
I
because hey,
can
Ready
think of
on
5
Fire
right now. That's
Ready on
not
Fire.
in here. I can think of 5 people right now that's
Well,
with it. Yeah.
It could be a draft right here,
Could do a
Diamond.
draft.
It could be a live draft
Yeah,
right
you
here.
ain't said nothing
talk
but
it
a
out right
thing.
now, isn't it?
We can
Yeah.
do that. I like
Dime.
that.
Let's do it.
I like that.
I'm hosting it.
who's
Yo,
gonna
that's right. That's right.
work? Who sets it up?
Anybody can
We can
set
do it
it
simply
up.
through like ESPN app, really.
Right, and then
just
you just add the players in after
throw it
you
up on
do
one of
it.
the screens.
Okay, so all that happens at the actual draft.
Actual draft.
Yeah,
Well,
set a time.
after usually the person running the league will put the players in after the draft
Is
happens.
that a vote? Who votes?
What,
Y'all should
on the
vote
commissioner?
Right now. Who's gonna be the commissioner?
Okay, we can do rock paper scissors.
Doesn't it mean the
Rock, paper,
commissioner's
scissors.
not playing?
No.
commissioner can play.
The
commissioner can play? Oh,
The
okay.
commissioner plays.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, you're damn sure the commissioner. That's who you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Nigga, it's your platform. It's yours. Right.
Wait, so am I hearing right? Wait, I need a mic. For
Yes.
Yes. There we go,
So
Nikki.
let's see. Wait.
All right.
So are we saying that it's going to be a Radio on Fire fantasy league?
Yes.
We're doing
Okay.
it.
that.
Check.
Doing it.
Are we saying that Diamond K is the commissioner?
Commissioner.
Yes.
Check.
Yes.
Are we saying that there's going to be a live draft?
Yeah.
Yes.
Check.
And
Okay.
I feel like
Wait.
we should compete against.
Is
the
it
other shows.
invitation? How?
Yeah, we
are,
should open up all the shows.
All the shows.
Right, that's what I was going to say. So
All the
that's
shows.
and all the shows are getting an invitation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Participate.
And they
Yes.
can like consolidate, however many people they need. So if it's 4
Show
people in the
against
show,
show.
show against show.
Oh, this
I like
will
that.
be
You're
so
going-
sweet.
Dominate.
Wait a minute.
Show against show.
So this is a team
Sure.
Yes.
sport, not an
Yeah,
individual.
we're gonna-
it's a team.
But what
We're
if,
turning it up.
What if you have somebody like that just has one person on a show that's playing?
Oh, sorry for them.
Yeah, you can't do. Yeah, I think it should be individual. Let's
Would
not
you
do
give it
it
individual?
like that.
All right.
We'll open it up
Only
for
for that
everybody.
reason because it's like
Yeah.
Oh, you give them the
Everybody
option.
doesn't
Yeah, let's give them the
wanna-
option. So everybody. So you can have individual teams, but if one show wants to put in for
Oh,
one
okay,
group,
so
yeah.
y'all gonna be fair like that.
Yeah, I can do that,
Okay,
yeah.
so it could be individual or team.
We're going to iron out all these details
Yeah.
real
We will
quick.
right after. Okay.
yeah, I
Real
like
quick.
this. I like this.
This is awesome. This is
when-
live. Y'all,
I'm
you
saying
guys
we
saw this
gotta
come
start
together
this
live.
before the season starts.
Yeah. before the
I would
preseason's
give
over.
2
Right.
dates. Definitely 2 dates. Either the Monday before
Okay,
the
we're
holiday.
gonna discuss all that
Okay,
offline.
no problem.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
No
kick it
problem.
off.
No problem.
So we're looking at
prepared.
either the 4th week or the 3rd week.
Yeah,
Something
that's
like
it.
that.
That's all we're gonna get.
Yes,
Then we're gonna
yes.
kick it off. Okay.
I like
Yes.
Write some stuff down. Yeah, okay.
This is going to be beautiful.
This is gonna be nice.
All right.
This is gonna be nice. All right, that's a great. We can end
Going
on that
trophy
note. That's
shopping.
wonderful.
We wanna-
we can end on that note. That's real good.
All right.
That's real good.
I love it.
All right,
has been
so when we come back next week, we should have a victory under our belts
You damn right.
and looking
Jacksonville
towards going to the
Jaguars.
next one, next victory.
Sounds good.
All right,
Sounds good.
how can people stay in touch with you, Dean?
All right, you can find me on Mr_Mackins on IG. Hey, and this weekend you can find me at Afram because I'm going to be there both days. I mean, that lineup looks crazy,
It does.
and I'm very excited about this weekend.
Dope. So, the Afram.
Yes.
I was waiting for you to say in the streets. That's usually my
Yeah, I know,
but I just wanted you an Afram. Yeah.
Just
It's-
find me at
I
Afram.
drew a blank.
There you go.
It's me, guys.
Or in the streets.
It's Devin. I like long walks on the beach
There you go.
and champagne. DEVYNEPPS at Facebook. Devidy is DEV_OR_DIE on the IG.
Sounds great.
That's IG.
All right. Of course, I am at the Diamond K Show. Also, the station's at Radio on Fire. Okay. All right. Since y'all asked for it,
Nobody. Let's hold on. Wait.
Somebody did.
Nobody asked for that, Diamond.
What?
Fine.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Also, okay. So this happens. This also happens in wrestling. My favorite wrestler of all time, who is Ric Flair, he would mysteriously talk to somebody like, "Hey, you shut up, fat boy!" But nope, it was nobody said it. But he would just automatically just do that. So I just did that since y'all asking for it.
All right.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Yes.
Says
Who?
Says me. That's who.
Oh.
Tough crowd. Okay, tough crowd.
All right.
Mello was mean
right.
to you. This is exactly why. You made him break.
We're just gonna have to
All
step
right,
those,
we'll be back
jokes up
week.
next
Okay.
week. All right, it's just
Is
a
that
little.
the joke that you were afraid to tell?
Yeah.
No.
You should have been.
Yeah, I think it works out better for Rick.